Well, I'm starting this off really late. Oh gosh. Well, this is gonna be great. Okay, then. Oh gosh. Hi, my name's Court. Welcome to Mindfulness Podcast, a podcast where we talk about anything and everything because we can, or because I can. I always say we, like there's people in here. Yeah. Um, as you can probably see by the title, this is the part two of school. I don't know. I mean, okay. Backstory, right? Not even backstory. Just what happened this week. I went back to school. Yeah, I went back to the actual school building this week. The entire week. Oh my god. And now I have a parking space so I can like drive to school now. And I'm actually having to like wake up and like be alert cuz I have to drive. Like that's frustrating, cuz I have to wake up at like 5:30 cuz me and my sister, we share a bathroom. So I have to wake up at 5:30 and get myself ready. And then I leave the house at like 7. I have to go pick up a friend, and then we're at the school at like 7:20ish, right? I'm tired. And then like Saturday, which is yesterday for me, once Saturday hit, I was like tired but energetic at the same time. Like I woke up at like 7 yesterday. I was like, this isn't normal. Like I had to go to bed at like 10 o'clock to make sure I actually had, sleep. I had to like change my sleeping schedule in like a day. Like just no. I had forgot that we went from remote to actual like in person, and it was like so sudden. Like there was no change, and then it was awkward. Like had like actually being there, cause like on Monday I knew where some of my classes were, but not all of them. Right? I didn't know where some of my electives were, so I had to figure that out. But once I figured it out, it was fine. I knew where like my core classes were because they're like sectioned off. You have like a math hall, English hall, history hall, science hall, and then like a foreign language, and then just random classes everywhere, right? Just random classes. Don't ask me what they are. I have no idea. And then like career prep is like outside. So I have to go outside every morning cuz that's my first class. Oh god, it's frustrating. But Monday was exhausting. I didn't know where some of my classes were. I walked into random classes and it was awkward. And I didn't like it. It was just it was, oh god, it was awkward, and it was just like, what do I do? At least I knew where like the halls were. I just don't know where my specific class was. And then some of my teachers weren't even there on Monday. Like, my chemistry teacher wasn't there. I mean, he set himself on fire. Well, not literally, but, like, he got distracted and then, like, his shirt lit on fire. That sounds so bad. Oh. He just... It was random. Like, he told us... When did he come back? I think it was Thursday. Yes, Thursday. He came back and he was like, well, I set myself on fire. What? It was random. It was weird. It was random. It was just like, okay. Honestly, that class is crazy. Like, especially since it's like the last class of the day, like right before I get to leave. And so I'm just like, oh, I want to go home. But then there's like this other kid in this class who argues with the teacher. How do you argue with the teacher? Like, he gets on my nerves. Well, not the teacher, but the boy, right? He gets on my nerves. Like, we were, before my chemistry teacher came back, we had to do like some book work, or basically book work. It just, like busy work. And he gave us like worksheets to do. And so this work, I knew what I was doing on the worksheet. It's just like, like, I knew the material, I knew what I was doing, but I was second guessing myself, and like, it seemed like I didn't know what I was doing. And then there was like a whole bunch of people talking and saying different answers, and I didn't have any of the answers they said. So it made me even more confused, and I was just like, "Oh god." But I mean, I knew what I was trying to learn, and I knew I knew somewhat of what I was doing, but it just Ooh. So, the kid, he was like, this answer is this, like, this answer looks like this, because we had to do like diagrams or something. And my friend, this girl who's my friend, and she was just like, well, no, it's supposed to be like this, which was the correct answer, right? And he was like, no, it's like this, which was the wrong answer. And they were bickering back and forth, and I'm over here just like, oh god. So I asked another guy that's also in my class, whom people say that he's the smart one, but honestly, I don't know. He just seems like he knows what he's doing. So I asked him, I was like, okay, is this correct? And I showed him my paper, and he said it was correct. And it was the same answer that the girl had, and not the guy who was arguing with the girl. And honestly, they were just bickering. And that happened for like 2 days straight. And then the teacher comes back on Thursday, and he's still bickering about it. Like, he's still like, no, I got it right. It's supposed to look like this. And I'm like, oh my god. Shut up. Please. Just shut up. Nobody likes you, okay? Like, he's one of those kids that like that just tries too hard. And he honestly gets on my nerves. I don't like him. Nobody likes him. Oh god, I don't understand why people are friends with him. But there are. God. Anyways, there's also this other guy in my class that I did not expect to be in that class. Like, I'm not saying that he's not smart. He can't, like, he is smart. He just doesn't try. And he's silly. And it's just like, I didn't expect for him to take chemistry. Like, I would have thought he would have taken like earth science. Is that what that is? Instead of taking chemistry, I think you have to take like earth science. I thought he would have taken like earth science and not chemistry, but he was in my chemistry class, and I was like, "Oh. Hey." He's like, "Hey, Cord, what's going on?" I was like, "Hi, how's it going? Nice to see you. You're back. That's cool." Because he was also remote, right? And I haven't seen him all year. So I was like, it's kind of weird. He was like, yeah, And on Monday, we had to go into the library because the chemistry teacher's classroom wasn't unlocked. So we had to go in the library. And so I was just sitting there at one of the tables, and the guy was sitting beside me, and he was just like, what class are you? Because there was like 2 classes in there. It was my chemistry class and another class. He was like, what class are you in? I was like, chemistry. I told him the teacher's name, instead of chemistry, but the chemistry. And he was like, wait, you are? Yeah. Yeah, duh, obviously. He was like, I am too. Huh? Like, it caught me off guard. I didn't, like, I'm really trying not to, like, he's not stupid, he's not dumb. He knows what he's doing. It's just he, I don't know how to say it. Like, he's not stupid. He's very smart, but it's just the way he acts doesn't correlate with how smart he acts like he's stupid, but he's not. That's the thing. Like, if he's actually trying, he can actually get answers correct. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of people in that class that I just don't know why I'm in that class. But it's the last class of the day, it's fine. It's a good class. I mean, it's honestly like one of the entertaining classes. um, mm, chemistry. I mean, not chemistry, but English. The one before chemistry. English is another entertaining class. I don't know how I feel about that one. You know, because the teacher, it's always the English teachers though. It's always the English teachers that really do be getting on my nerves. Like, she's not. Well, I don't even know how she is because honestly, she had surgery like Friday, I think, and she hasn't. I haven't met her yet. But everybody says that she's a nice person, but she's just a really mean teacher. Why is it always the English teachers that are like really, really nice people, but like hated as English teachers? Like, except for like two of my English teachers, I hated them both as people and teachers. But I don't know. I haven't read her yet. Oh God, Jesus. Why did that scare me? It's probably my car. Oh God. Wait. What? I'm confused. What's happening? Who's driving my car? Oh God. God. I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that in. That honestly scared me. Who's driving my car? Wait, what? Wait. What? Now it's gone. I am confused. Oh God. My heart's racing. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, English teachers. So let's just she's I don't know. Like I said, I haven't read her yet. I haven't really like, like gotten who she is yet cuz she hasn't been here for the past week. So I don't know how she is yet. I'm still trying to learn, but she seems from her emails and stuff cuz I'm having like transfer all of my like Google Classroom and Edgenuity stuff into like from virtual to in person. So really? So like can you I'm just going to wait. Are you good now? Garage? Thank you. Anyways, but she hasn't done hers yet, right? She hasn't transferred me in the Edgenuity from virtual to regular, right? So I emailed her and I was like, "Hey, Miss what's her face? I'm not saying her name. That scares me. Miss what's her face? Can you change, switch me, right?" And she emails me back saying, "I'm recovering. I'll do it on Monday." Okay. And then I think it was yesterday she sent out this announcement on Google Classroom talking about some I've been getting a lot of emails saying people need to be transferred and I'll get to it. And it seemed so passive aggressive. Like, I don't think she meant it like that, but it's the way she like worded it was very aggressive. So I don't know how to feel about this. I really hope she's like really cool because that class, them children's, they're not, oh God, I hate this. They're not bad, but I mean, they're terrible. Like one of the kids in there, he acts like he's a freshman, but yet he's in a junior English class. Like, it's off. Like, I get it, you know, guys aren't gonna mature as fast enough as women. I understand that. But you should probably have some common sense to sit down and be quiet, It's just he's constantly yip yapping and it's getting on my nerves. And then there's this other kid whom honestly I really don't care about, but it's just he's like constantly in my personal space and like he won't sit down. Like he's just constantly walking and it gets me anxious. I don't like it when people like walk around, especially because I'm like turned around because I'm like talking to a friend behind me, because I sit in front of one of my good friends, and so I'm like turned around talking to her, and he's like constantly, what, really, you, really, he's like constantly walking behind me, and it freaks me out. I don't like it when people walk behind me. I don't know why. I just don't. And so it's like constantly freaking me out, and he just won't sit down. And then one time he like tapped me on my shoulder, and I like jumped. And he was like, "What are you jumping for? What? I didn't know you were there. I'm sorry. Like, it's just that class is hectic." But one day they were playing Among Us, and the commentary in Among Us is interesting. Like, like people murdering people, and I reported a body. You weren't in comms, did you see security? That type of, commentary. A teacher walked in not knowing that they were playing Among Us. And I think someone said, "Oh, you're the imposter, and like you killed Pink or something like that." And she mumbled. She was like, "How can you kill a color?" It honestly made my day. Like, it made my day. And eventually I told her, I was like, "No, they're playing a video game." She's like, "Oh, okay." Gosh, how can you kill a color? Oh Lord. Oh God. Any other crazy classes? Oh yeah, let's talk about math. Lord Jesus. I think it's math, now that I'm back, is so much easier than it was when I was here at home, because I now understand what I am doing. Like, the fact that I didn't know what I was doing was getting on my nerves. Like, the edgenuity guy was honestly getting on my nerves. Like, he didn't explain anything. Like, he would just tell you what this stuff was, and then that was it. Like, huh? What? I don't what? Like, he'd tell you, this is some type of line. Okay, moving on. What? I don't understand what is going on, And he'd do that for like 20 minutes straight, and then you have to do a practice and then a quiz, and I'm like, okay. But now that I'm back, my math teacher, whom is the sweetest little thing, she will actually teach you what these lines on a graph mean. I actually know what I'm doing, because, pre-cal it's fun. Oh God. Text messages. Can I get through a podcast without someone texting me? Can I do that? Can I do that, please? Lord Jesus. Anyways, I'm gonna have to get back to you in like 20 minutes, okay? Give me like 20 minutes. Anyways, but yeah, that math class is a lot of fun, cuz honestly, I just get to sit back and do nothing. Well, I mean, I don't do nothing. I get my work done and then I do nothing. But the tea, there's some seniors in there that I well, okay. They're like the popular seniors. They're the seniors that everybody knows, that everybody likes, except for me and like the three other juniors that are in there. Nobody likes them, okay? We just pretend that we do. So apparently there was this whole like homecoming thing that the other juniors, not me, okay, the other juniors were going to do and have or whatever. I wasn't invited, thank God, because I wasn't even gonna go. But they were having some thing. I don't know about it. I don't really care. That's why I don't know anything. And one of the seniors asked us, like me and three other girls who are also juniors, they asked us, like, "Hey, do you guys know about this homecoming thing that y'all's class is doing?" We were like, "Huh?" And then some other senior was like, "You're asking the wrong juniors." And at first I was like, "Yeah, you kind of are, because I don't know what you're talking about." And then it dawned on me. I was like, Is he throwing shade? I was like, wait a minute. No, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. We don't throw shade, okay? I throw the shade, not you, okay? Sis, chill. Nobody likes you, okay? The adults might like you, but us children, no, we don't like you, okay? But I was just, it just, huh? You're asking the wrong juniors? I mean, honestly, you kind of are, because I don't know what you're talking about, but still, I get it. I'm not quote unquote popular. I just know people, okay? I don't want to be in that popular group because they're idiots. they're annoying. Like, ew. But it's just like, ugh. And ever since that day, I think it was like Tuesday that happened, and ever since that day, they've been like talking about us, like us four, not like the entire junior class, but they we love the nosiness, okay? We love me being nosy. This is the only class that I can actually be truly nosy in because they're talking about me, okay? I already know. I'm not worried about it. Why would I be worried about it? But these seniors, they were like chit-chatting. All of a sudden, they got all quiet and they were like talking about some group chat. And Mary said, it's like, what is this group chat that they're talking about? I said, I don't know. I don't really care. I kept doing my work, and me being me, I started listening, not actually doing my work. I started listening. Eventually, I got my work done, and then listened. Okay, I got my work done. Okay, just don't worry about it. Get back to the tea. But I started listening in, and eventually they said, well, they didn't exactly say our names, but they said what we were wearing that day, which immediately made me think, okay, yeah, they're talking about us, but what do like, what's happening? And then they said something about some group chat and then started giggling like, little schoolgirls. There's like 4 guys over there and like 3 girls. Honestly, they're all girls to me. Anyways, but it didn't, like, I was just like, huh? I didn't say anything because honestly, I'm just trying to get the tea. I'm just trying to worry about, like, what are you talking about? And then come to find out, they're like taking pictures of us, like, during the class period and like sending it in this little group chat. And note this, it's not throughout like all the seniors. It's just in that little group of like idiots. And so me and the girl behind me were like listening in and like chit-chatting, and then the 2 other girls that are behind us, we're all in like a straight line, and the 2 other girls started, it was like, what are y'all listening to? And then, we kind of told them what we knew. And yeah, so apparently we're being talked about in some group chat between like 6 seniors. Honestly, why I literally just got here a couple days ago. Why am I already being talked about? I don't understand why. I'm kind of confused because honestly, when people talk about other people, it's because they're jealous. But like, I literally just got here. Why? And then what made it funny was the fact that they don't know anything. Like, sure, they're like, oh, we can get by, we're seniors. No. No, ma'am. They're over here taking the quiz on ingenuity, right? They're taking the quiz and they're just like, oh no, I got a 40. Oh no, I got a 50. Oh no, I on the assignment, I got a 20. Like, what? And then me on my first try getting like 80s and 90s. I'm like, either you're not trying or you're stupid. Like, it's just, what? Like, why are you talking about me? I honestly don't know. I don't know you. Why are you talking about me? I'm confused. I literally want to know. I want to be in the group chat. I want to talk about myself. I want to be in this group chat and know what's going on. because they're like over on the other side of the classroom and they're like giggling and whispering, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh no. Apparently, more tea about this group chat. I'm over here getting heated, but it's just like, apparently one of the kids like was like taking pictures of the group chat, like they were like screenshotting the messages and stuff. And so he got kicked out of the group chat. He was like, no, let me back in. And so they let him back in, and they were like, if you screenshot one more time, we're gonna like kick you out forever. What are these screenshots? Can you send them to me? Like, I want to know. I want to know what's going on in this group chat. Honestly, like, if I just got there and you're that intimidated by me, I would really love to know what's going on in that group chat. No, not even in the group chat. I want to know what's going on in your brain. For you to be intimidated by me, for one, being a junior in a senior class, and two, I literally just got there. I don't know why you're mad. Why are you mad? What? Like, that's the one thing that's really like on the edge right now. Like, I don't understand. I just don't understand. I just want to understand. I just want to know why. That's all I want to know is why. Let's move on from that class, cause I'll keep y'all updated on that class. Cause honestly, I don't need that. I don't need that. Okay. Stupid. Can you please? I literally said don't text me. Give me 20 minutes. It's literally only been 10. Chill. My gosh. What is this about? More text messages. I don't need that. I'll read that later. That's some tea. I'm gonna read it later. I promise. But I'm in some classes with some friends. That's good. Well, not my main friends. You know, my sisters. But I'm in one class with one of my sisters who wasn't on the podcast though. She wasn't able to make it. So, anyways, I eventually I'll probably get her on here. It depends. I'm in history with her, and it's interesting. I mean, we sit like on the opposite ends of the classroom, but that don't mean nothing. That history class is interesting because the teacher, she seems very harsh, but yet she's like in her early 20s. Like, English? I don't exactly know what her age is, but she seems like she's in her early 20s, but yet she's like pissed off at everyone. Like, she's always mad. Like, what was this, Friday, I think? She gave us a pop quiz because some kids in some other class period would not put their phone down. She gave everyone a pop quiz. Thank God that I made an 80 on it, because she gave us the ability to use our notes. But I'm just like, huh? What? Huh? Why did you give everyone a pop quiz because some kid in some other class period would not put their phone up? And then she gave us bookwork right after that. I was like, ma'am, why are you... Shut up, phone. Why are you mad at everyone? Huh? Like, I get it, she's trying to teach, the classes, like, don't mess with me. I'm superior, I get that, but it's just like, it was a lot, honestly, ma'am, chillax, woo chile, chill, but it's just like, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. My French 3, I think, is like the chillest class. Like, in that class, I could just like, I've known that teacher for like 2 years now, and honestly, he's chill. Like, he is one of those teachers that you could just easily have an actual conversation with and just be cool about it, I mean, we learn French, yes. We learn it. We learn it, but it's just like, we could just have a conversation with him. Like, we love those teachers that you could just easily have a conversation with. Because those teachers who are stuck up, my history teacher, you can't really talk to them. Like, it feels weird talking to them, you know? Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Seems off. I guess. I don't know. Career prep, there's a lot of freshmen in there. I should have taken it my freshman year, but I didn't. Why didn't I? Oh, I took psychology. That's why. Ooh, Netflix. See, now I'm getting distracted. No, I don't care about that show. Anyways, but career prep. Yes. I should have taken it my freshman year, but I was taking photography instead, and now I'm taking it my junior year, and I don't know why I'm taking it. I don't know why. It's not really career prep ish. It's just like the latest thing that we learned was about computer softwares. Why do I need to know the components of a computer? I'm not gonna be Why am I gonna learn the components of a computer? Yeah? Should I have finished that stuff? See, look at me now, like forgetting things. Did I? I think I did. I honestly don't know. I don't know. Uh, I don't know. We'll check. I'll check later. I have to remind myself to check later. Phone. Check career prep. Okay, it's now in my reminders. Great. Oh God, Jesus Christ. What class am I missing? I have career prep, French, psychology. That class is very interesting. We learned about life, literally, like from child to teen to early, late, early, middle, late adulthood, and then death. Like, we literally learned about life. Like, I was like, oh, okay. Like, Wednesday we learned about death. I was like, oh, we we actually do be learning about death though, you know? Like, it just caught me off guard. He was like, well, go ahead and read this chapter or read this lesson. And it was just death. I was like, oh, okay. Well, like, it was weird. I don't know. That class is cool. We don't really do much except for like read and then talk about it and then take a quiz on the end of the week. We really don't do much in that class. Honestly, kind of like it. Junior year, not gonna lie, is kind of chill. Except for all these, colleges hitting me up and stuff. Like, hey, how's it going? Will you be a statistic? Other than that, it's pretty chill. Let's see. Any other classes I need to talk about? What's after psychology? I forgot. History, no. Halftime is not a class. It's just lunch. Oh God, what's after that? Math, English, chemistry. Yeah. I think I talked about all my classes. I think I did. I probably didn't. No, yes I did. But the children, they're pretty chill. I don't really see a lot of people. I only truly get to see my friends during lunch or halftime and after school before I drive home. Yeah, so it's interesting. I'd like to say it's interesting. It's a lot better than virtual. Let's just say that. Like, the workload, I'd like to say, is a lot better because I really don't have a lot of stuff to do after class unless I'm like after school, except for like studying for a test or finishing some assignment that I had to do in class at home for homework. Other than that, if I finish all my stuff, like during class, I really don't have anything else to do. Like they don't really give us a lot of work. And honestly, I think it's because, like focusing on like ACT and PSATs and stuff like that, and colleges and whatever. But yeah. Oh, Stanford finally shut up. They're not really in my emails no more. They sent me something in the mail a couple days ago. Montevallo, Tulane. Why? I'm not going all the way to New Orleans. I'm not doing that. No, ma'am. I got something from Georgia. I don't know. I don't know. I have a couple in mind, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah. Oh God, when am I supposed to take the ACT? I think it's December. I honestly don't know. It's either next month or December. Oh God. that's that's my week. Wow, that's very interesting. That's a very interesting week of school. My first technically this is my first week of school. Done. Out of the way, Oh God, the tea that I'm going to have for these next couple of podcasts is gonna be it's gonna be interesting because I'm back in school. It's gonna be very interesting. Hopefully, it won't be bad though. We'll see. We shall see. But yeah, that's my first week of school. Technically my first official week of school. Yeah. Yeah. It went well. I'd like to say it went great. Anyways, but thank you all for listening to the craziness of school. Make sure you like, subscribe, share it with your friends and family, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.